Here we go. Dr. Mike's back. Today, we are going to be talking about creating your life vision board. Many people have a life, they live a life that they don't even understand where they're heading to, what they want. Go around today and ask somebody, say, what do you want? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your visions? Most of the people are not going to be able to tell you, or they're going to give you in general terms, I want to feel better, I want more money, or I want just nothing specific. So just think about it. If we attract the specific things that we think about on a daily basis, and all we're thinking about is in general terms, we're not going to be able to attract anything that is worthwhile, anything that is specific, anything that's going to end up making us happy in the end. So basically what we want to do here today, and you have to do some processes before this to even get to this point. You've got to really sit down, and if you have to right now, get a piece of paper, pause this video, and write down your goals. And there'll be another video here on SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals and how to set them. But if you just pick one thing out of your health, your relationships, and your career that you're after, we don't have to go all in. Too many people think they have to know every single thing before they get started. That's false. We can start off small. So what you're going to want to do is write down on a piece of paper 4 or 5 things in each one of those categories that you believe that you want, because we can always change it. Every day we can change things. I just want to see you get started. And if you haven't heard about a vision board is basically something where we go and we collect all pictures of things that we want to have in our lives. So we really can focus on it. Most people will say, I want a new car. Well, what kind of car do you want? I want a BMW. What kind? What color? What style? What year? Go out, cruise the internet, print a picture off, go in a magazine or whatever. We're going to go through this process. So basically, what you're going to need is a poster board. A poster board about this size right here, part of my vision board. It could be a single sheet of paper if you have to. It could be big. Maybe you want to start it on a small sheet of paper. Then we'll progress with it. So poster board, magazines, newspapers, printed images, on the internet, color print. Color is much better. Scissors, glue, markers, whatever. Personal photos, direct stuff. First thing we got to do, as I said, we want to start setting our goals. What do we want? Take some time to reflect on your aspirations, on your career, on your health, relationships, the 3 areas that I talk about all the time. Short-term goals, long-term goals. What do I want to do this week? What do I want to do next month? What do I want to do a year from now, 5 years, 10 years from now? On my vision board, I have pictures of a big house that I want. I want the body that I want, the relationships that I want, places I want to go, things I want to do, things I want to own, quotes, all that type of stuff. Gather inspiration. Like I said, collect magazines, newspapers, printed images that resonate. If there's something, say you want a sports car, and don't think small. Think like if you could have anything in the world that you wanted. The problem is, I know especially in the area that I live in, everybody thinks really tiny. They're like, well, this is how all my parents had or all my grandparents had, and most people don't even make it out of the area. I mean, maybe one of your goals is just to get out of the state, go on a trip, get out of the country, go crazy. Don't go to the same place all the time. Just take a trip. Do something to expand your thought process. Expand what you want. So many people live through their TV. They watch other people's adventures on TV and then think that that's kind of like inspiring to them. You got to go out and see it and do it yourself. You can divide your poster up into those 3 sections, or you can just randomize everything throughout it. But like I said, the 3 areas that you really want to focus on are your health, your career, and your relationships. What do you want to look like? I have a picture of the body that I want. I cut the head off. I put my head on there, what I want. I focus on it. I have a picture of that in my bathroom. I see every day. And slowly but surely, it's starting to get right into that image. I had a picture of the cars that I wanted, the computers back in the day, computers and just all kinds of different things. Your life starts to really develop and start to attract things in when you know what you want. If you every day you're just sitting there and you're just in blah land, then nothing happens. If you're in school, high school right now, what college do you want to go to? Have you researched it? Have you found out everything about it? A career. If you're thinking about a career, where would you like to work? You'd like to work at Disney? What about it? Do you know everything about Disney? Do you know everything about that position? Do you have pictures of it? Do you know where the building you want to work? What will you have once you have it? These are all things that if we can get very specific on and get pictures of them and writings and put them on our board, okay? You want to personalize it as much as you possibly can too. Like I said, I take pictures of health and fitness magazines, and I cut out the body that I want to achieve and cut the head off and put my head on it. Maybe you want to do the same thing with a car or a boat. Take a picture, cut out of a picture of a boat, and if there's people on there, cut out a little miniature picture of yourself and put it on the boat. Okay? The more realistic that you can make it, the more it's going to come to you. And always just believe. If you just believe it, it will come to you. Affirmations. I want you to think every day that it's just that everything on this board has already been offered to you. You're just waiting for it. Okay? You want to make sure that you have this up somewhere that you can see every day at your desk, in your bathroom, specifically in your bathroom, a picture. I would suggest that everybody in your bathroom on the mirror that you cut out a picture of the body that you want with a head of yourself on it. And if you don't have the head, whatever, and have that posted there every single day. Maybe even post it on your refrigerator. That way when your fat body goes to open up the door, you're like, I don't know. That's kind of what I want. Every time you're going to spend money, think about what you're saving up for. That new boat, that new car. Is it really worth going out to dinner tonight, or do I want to do this? But if you have these pictures in front of you all the time, it's going to keep you focused on it. Display the board, review and adjust. There might be something on there that you're like, you know what? I'm not really too inspired by this. You rip it off. You will see that magical things will start to happen, and people will think of you as magic, or just what they're going to say to you is, you're just lucky. You're lucky. There is no such thing as luck involved in manifesting and drawing things into your life. And if you are and the way you can prove this is, look at somebody who is an evil, negative, nasty person. How many things go right for them? Look at these people. Look at somebody who does nothing, sits around the house, drinks all the time, has nothing going on in their life. How often do they get lucky? How many good things happen to them? And then on the reverse side of it, look at the person in your life that you say, everything always seems to go right for that guy or that girl. It's like everything works out. Well, if you dig into their life a little bit, I'll bet you they have goals. I bet you they have a morning routine, which we talked about. I bet you they have something that's focused. I bet you they have goals. Maybe they have the vision board. They have their life arranged in a way, in a direction, on the tracks go in a certain direction. We have to know what we want if we decide to be able to get there. Most people are just flying out there in the universe with no goals, and then all of a sudden they become 50 years old and they're like, what happened to my life? I have nothing. I wish I would have started whenever I was 16 years old doing these types of things, progressing and laying out my life, my goals. They're going to change all the time. It's not like you've just put a blueprint together for the rest of your life. Go as far as you can see, and then when you get there, you're going to see a little bit further. Think about that again. It's like you're driving a car at nighttime with the lights on. Go as far as you can see. You don't have to be able to see 10 miles down the road. You're only going to see maybe 50 feet. But when you get to that 50 feet, you're going to see the next 50 feet and then the next 50 feet. And maybe there's a curve and you didn't know about it. But now once you get to there, you adjust for it. So take your life like that. Get your vision board together. And once you get it, post it online so I can see it. If you have any questions, reach out. And always remember, there are only so many tomorrows. So go live your best life today. Take care, guys.